Point of no return, man. We know too much, man. We seen too much, man. We been through too much, man. We experiencing too much, man. Right now as we speak, man. God to reveal himself too much over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to us for us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, react, and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy Slim, SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised, so all you have is right now, this moment, and I hope you're fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine, man. I would say quick word, but I'm not going to put no time constraints on this one. I just realized that, you feel me, we just crossed over 100 videos, man, and it's a big accomplishment. So on this particular video, 101, you feel me, like The Dalmatians, one of my favorite movies of all times. Gonna get a little bit personal, and I'm gonna try to, say a lot in a little bit of time, but just give you more information about how we got here, today, this moment, right now. You feel me? So let's begin. 2014, like I said, I had the suicide attempt. You feel me? And I was like my first encounter with God and dying, and him bringing me to where he was behind the veil in his personal and private space, and just explaining that I was important, I was loved, I was somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I had a right to have a future and, to have a vision and to have, just this yearning for more. And he showed me, my future. So, I come back inside my body, I come back to life. I immediately go to the bathroom and start getting rid of the poison that was, in my body, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still under the influence and under the effects, man. I had to work that weekend and I had to drive my job like 20, 30 minutes away, at the time. And I remember not being able to see. All I could see was white, you feel me? Like real talk. But somehow I was making it to work. I was the supervisor too. And I worked at a group home, you feel me? It was crazy how I'm helping all these people, helping all these teenage boys in their situations, helping all my staff. And I couldn't help myself, you feel me? Like that, but that's how it is sometimes, you feel me? I just didn't see the good in myself like I saw in others, you feel me? And it took God to show me and to give me that second chance. But anyway, that particular weekend, I had to supervise, you feel me? And I don't know, I would do my board, I would get assignments and go in the office, or we had a unit that wasn't used. So I would go to the unit and I'd find myself like just sleep, like in random places. I would sleep like always in a praying position though. You feel me? Like it's crazy. I don't remember praying, but every time I woke up, I was in a praying position. So I detox, you feel me? Yeah, I went through it. I was in the hotel one day and then I was somewhere else another day, but I definitely detoxed, went through the shakes, went through the discomfort, went through the just feeling disgusting. I can't even describe the feeling, how it feels to come down off, a hard substance, you feel me? And mind you, I don't do hard substance. I've never done no hard substance, only that time and not since that time, you feel me? So after the detox, I don't know, I just didn't feel the same. And I knew God had more for me, so I started to search slowly. And it started with me leaving that relationship that I was in, you feel me? I just felt like I was not in a safe place. I felt like the woman I was with was not in a safe place. We were both toxic. We were both physical with each other. It was horrible, man. And had a daughter, you feel me, that was seeing all this. And like, this was some of the things that, led to my attempt, because I just felt like, you feel me, like, what am I doing? What am I here for? You feel me? Because every time I try to be good, I'm getting hurt, and then I'm turning into a person that's hurting too. So I was just mixed up, you feel me? Then I'm up here doing good and speaking to these kids, you feel me? And I'm not even doing what I'm supposed to do at the same time. So I was being extremely good in one way and then extremely bad in the other, and it was clashing. My spirit was clashing, my soul was clashing. And like I said, it led up to that night. But slowly but surely, you feel me, like I started to get to myself, you feel me? And yeah, I moved out. I got paid one day, and I happened to just be looking in the newspaper, just calling. I happened to call somebody, said, yeah, it's available. Called my best friend at the time. I told him, like, look, man, I'm trying to go right now. I got the deposit money right now. You feel me? And I pulled the trigger. And the female I was with, she was at work. I moved everything, you feel me? And by the time she came back home, everything was gone. And mind you, we wasn't together like that. We was living in the same house, but like we wasn't together like that. Like she was truly doing her own thing and living her life, and I was still somewhat doing mine on the side. And you feel me? Like it just was not a good situation. Like she had an actual relationship while she was in a relationship with me, and then I just had everything, you feel me? So it wasn't right, and I knew it wasn't right, and I knew I didn't feel right, and I felt like I was just always in a dark place, you feel me? And I know we both needed to detach from each other in order to see the best in ourselves, and I did that, bro. I left, and it was hard. I remember talking to my daughter. She was 5 at the time, and I was just telling her, explaining to her that I was leaving, and you feel me? Like, I couldn't do this. And I remember her like it was just like I was not talking to a child. You feel me? She was like, it's okay. Cause she was like, you know, me and you have the same heart. So no matter where you go, we will always be together. She told me, now I got 2 birthdays. Now I got 2 Christmases and everything. Like she's the one that made me see the silver lining in all this. You feel me? And gave me the confidence and courage to move and to go. And then from there, you feel me, I did start doing my own thing, giving my friend, and what I do immediately, for some reason, jump right back in a relationship. You feel me? I ain't even give myself time to breathe. You feel me? Just, I don't know what it was, bro. I don't know if it was me just feeling like I was afraid to be alone. You feel me? Like I even as a youngster, even as a pup, like I always had serious relationships, and I always was with older, you know, feel me, older girls, you feel me? So I never had like, you know, they say puppy love. Nah, everything I had was serious, you feel me, since a young child. And that kind of followed me into my adulthood. And I just don't remember a time where I was ever alone, you feel me? So boom, I jumped back in a relationship. It's crazy. Ain't nothing really going on, you feel me? But it's like I'm not being pushed to be greater than what I am. You feel me? Like everybody's complacent. Everybody's like set on being comfortable. You feel me? And I, like, again, I feel like it's more I want to do. It's more I want to see. I'm still young. I'm still getting it. I'm still hooping. I'm still finding myself. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, making moves. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. But at the same time, I needed somebody to be behind me, to support me, to encourage me, to talk to me, to communicate with me, to teach me how to be a man to a woman, to, you know what I'm saying, to show me how to be a king. And I was not getting that. And again, we had a situation in my family, bro, like real talk. We lost like 4 people in 1 week in my family. You feel me? And I had to get to Indiana at all costs, and I had to get my mama there. You feel me? So it was crazy. So I had to put all my feelings aside and just figure out a way to get there. So I tell the girl I'm with, like, look, I got to go do this. I got to get my mama at least to my grandma's funeral, because she missing funeral after funeral after funeral. So I fly from the boot to Texas, right? Get from Texas, get in the car, you feel me, like the next morning or whatever, get in the car, and I think I banged out like 12 straight without no break. Let my mom drive like an hour or two. It's dark, you feel me? So she don't really feel comfortable. So she pulled over, slept. She woke me up like an hour or two, brought it it in, you feel me? Did the funeral, did everything, you feel me? Like went to go see my grandma, my grandpa and them. Like, you know, I hadn't seen the headstones, and mind you, I hadn't been to Indiana in a while. I had been away from home since I was 12, you feel me? But I always went back, but it was like time in between my visitations, you feel me? So this was a time where I'm trying to, everything hit me at once, but at the same time, we dealing with all this loss, and I'm trying to be strong for my mama, you feel me? She the oldest, and she looked just like my grandma. So my grandma was like everybody heart, everybody favorite, bro. Like she was like everybody grandma, everybody mama, you feel me? Like she was just one of the women. So everybody seeing my mama, and my mama got to be strong, so I got to be strong for her. So I never had the time to really process my emotions, you feel me? So I make the trip, get my mama there, get my mama back, you feel me? It was crazy too. Get on the plane, I was stopped at TSA, search, I almost missed the plane. It was crazy stuff. Left my laptop with all my music in there, my writings, everything was in there, you feel me? Like it was one of them trips where everything was trying to stop me from being there, you know, doing the right thing. So get back home, I'm emotional, I'm out of it, you feel me? Out of it, totally out of it. So now I got a chance to unwind and be myself. So during that time, you feel me, a child was conceived. Mind you, my head wasn't in the right place, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It's not blaming, it's none of that. I'm being honest, bro. Head wasn't in the right place, you feel me? So we had a way of doing things, you feel me? And it wasn't done that way, you feel me? But come to find out, she wasn't feeling good, all this stuff, and that's when I found out, okay, she had a child. I wasn't tripping though. At the end of the day, I wasn't tripping. I just was surprised. I just was taken off. And then come to find out, it's a baby boy, you feel me? I had 2 girls before that, so it's my first son. So I'm excited, you feel me? So I wasn't tripping. So I'm thinking that, again, this is gonna work. This is gonna be good. Mind you, I jumped into this relationship too fast. I stopped living in my house and moved to that apartment, and she got people. It was crazy, bro. Like, I'm, again, giving up everything and sacrificing everything to make everything easier for everybody when I had my own space, my own room, had a little Jeep, you feel me? I didn't even drive that thing. Like, me and her was together all the time, so I'm like, if people could drive, like, it was nothing, furniture, nothing. Like, it was nothing I wouldn't do, you feel me? I didn't have a problem, bro, like, nothing. So at this time, I ended up tearing my ACL, you feel me? Like, I was trying to get back into it, go into the league, you know, feel me, like the G League way, you know, whatever I had to get in. I know they had some trials in Houston, you feel me? I was about to go play for that. So I've been training, working out, no body fat, straight muscle, smashing on people, fast, smooth, you feel me, confident. Everything was clicking. Like, this was the best I ever felt, ever played, like for real, like just everything you wanted in a hooper. So I ended up tearing my ACL and had to have surgery. So boom, that was a shot. I'm going through my process, my surgery by myself, really, because my old lady at the time, she pregnant with my son. So I'm taking myself back and forth to therapy, getting up to the doctor, you know, doing all this stuff, plus trying to get myself well, trying to make sure she's straight, and working myself back into life, still at work, still doing my thing. And after the baby come, you feel me, we move into a bigger house, everything going good, people there, not tripping, thinking everybody gonna contribute. That's not how it went, bro. It's not how it went. It's not how it went. Feel me? After my son came, it's like she lost interest in me, and then here I am in another situation where people say they want you, but when they get the child, bro, it seems like that's what they want, you feel me? And I can't read nobody's mind. I'm not assuming, I'm just telling you how it felt from my perspective, because when the attention stopped being paid towards you, when things stop being done for you, when you stop being put for first, when other people are put before you, you feel me, when you're supposed to be the man of the house, that's not how it's supposed to work. I'm fronting the money, I'm paying the bulk of the bills, I'm doing whatever needs to be doing, making sure we safe, like, you feel me? Like, I again, I needed a woman to run my household. I just want to provide. I just want to do. You feel me? You turn this into a home. You tell me what you need. I'm gonna go get it, and you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm expecting, but that's not what it was, bro. Went through a lot, bro. Lights get turned off. All type of stuff. Like, you finding out, cause I'm like, okay, well, what you doing with the money? Cause I'm giving you money every time. I'm giving it to you. It ain't like we ain't got it. It ain't like you ain't got it. So I'm going through all these emotions, all these thought processes, and at the same time at my job, things is going down. People are turning against me. So everything is, again, coming back full circle. So I got to go back to God, because I didn't got away from who I am, who I'm supposed to be, who He showed me I was. You feel me? I'm giving in to temptation. You feel me? So then, like, when I feel like you lose interest in me, then I'm finna do me. Because I feel like you doing you. And you may not be doing you, but you not paying attention to me. You feel me? And I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that I condone this type of behavior, but I'm telling you where I was at that time. Because when I'm telling you, I'm trying my best. I'm communicating. I'm giving you everything, everything, doing everything, taking care of the son. Son don't want for nothing. Don't need for nothing. Real talk. Real talk. Don't nobody in the household want a need for nothing. As long as I had, I gave. I end up changing my job, changing my time in order to make things easier and better for her. I started working nights, bro, and like that's the worst thing somebody can do. I flipped myself, and it brought me more deeper into this dark place that I had worked so hard to crawl out of, that I promised myself I'll never get in it again. And I spent a lot of my time just in my, because we had like a bunch of bathrooms in this house, upstairs, downstairs. So I had like a bathroom, like it was like my Harry Potter room, I used to call it. It looked just like that, for real. You know, when Harry Potter in the house and they had that little slanted door, except mine was a bathroom. And I just used to go up in there and just smoke, bro. Hours and hours just in my head, just in my darkness, in my funk. Can't figure out how to get out, because I needed to get out. And I'm laying next to this person. I don't want to be touched by this person. I don't want to touch this person. Like nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. And like at this time, that's when you feel my wife comes in the picture, bro. Like that's when I say I was having dreams about it, because I was just telling God, like, I just want to be happy. Like I just want somebody who gonna love me for me. I want somebody who gonna go hard for me like I'm going hard for them. I want somebody who gonna think bigger and want to plan and want to communicate and want to make something out of ourselves. You feel me? Like want to be examples to others, bro. Like I wanted to be a leader, and I needed somebody to lead with me. You feel me? So at that time, I'm dreaming about my wife, dreaming about my wife, dreaming about my wife, dreaming about my wife. So one day I just called her, bro. Like from there, I just started seeing her, bro. And like from there, I started detaching myself in that relationship. And you know how it goes. It's messy, bro. It's messy, bro. Like my wife at the time, she's single, you know, when I come back in her life. So she's doing her thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to navigate. So I'm going from, you know, relationship to another one, bro. And a child was produced yet again in this. So it's like I'm having to now leave my son, because that felt like impossible. Like leaving my girls was impossible. You feel me? But I know at some point they're going to take after their mama. They're going to run after their mama, because they're young girls and they're going to want to be young women at some point. I can't teach them how to be a woman, you feel me? But I know at some point my little son was going to run to me and look for me as a man. And it's like, how am I going to be there for him if I'm not in the house? But it's like I couldn't be in that situation, because I know where that led me before. To that mind state, to that I want to end it all, to I don't see no value in myself, all this type of stuff, bro. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to keep taking her through that, because I know my personality was changing. I was being mean. I was being rude. I was being short. You feel me? I was having an attitude, because it was like I was confused, bro. Because if you want somebody, you're going to show them you want them. Don't show me you want me when I'm telling you I'm about to leave, or when I'm about to go hoop, or when I'm about to go find a studio or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm around you all day. Try to give you a hug, try to give you a kiss, you push me off, you all this little dumb stuff. Like I shouldn't have to chase you if I got you. You feel me? We already got a kid together, so it's like I don't understand what the holdback was. So these things was drawing a wedge, and it was making me be short with her, bro. So it was like, okay, let me just spare everybody, bro. You and your family could go, you feel me? I'm gonna go, you feel me? And that's what's happened, bro. And I end up going to Texas briefly and working at kids with autism. You feel me? Like not just kids, but just every age. But I call them kids because of just how I treat them. You feel me? Like I don't mean that in a bad way, but the way I want to nurture them, take care of them. But I was in a bad situation, bro. Like, excuse me, the residential house I worked in, it was just not fit. It was not suitable. You feel me? And I couldn't believe in it. No, I'm not perfect, bro. Like I did my fair share. Like I had to learn. I had to make my way in corporate America and learn the unspoken rules and language and everything, and find my own way and find my voice just like everybody else. But I'm a good dude and I'm a good person at all times, bro. And I put up with a lot, bro. Like put up with a lot at that job, bro. Like first of all, I go there and I got to use the bathroom, not being inappropriate, but it's a point to this. I go to use the bathroom, bro. It's so dirty in there. I asked to clean the bathroom first before I could use it. I held it, bro. Mind you, I'm driving from 45 minutes, an hour away to get to where I'm at, and I'm still holding it, walking the bathroom, and I see how nasty it is, and I'm like, this how you got these kids living? So I'm like, the first thing that I do, let me clean up, let me manage the environment, let me organize. I look at what they eat, and everything is frozen or already pre-prepared. Now let me start cooking. You feel me? Other dude, older African man, good man, he a preacher too. Learned a lot from him, bro. Like, cook for them kids. We kind of had the same spirit, same vibe, everything. He was always praying, went through a lot, lost his wife while he was there. People talking crazy. He still showed up with his head high, did the funeral and everything, bro. And I'm looking at how they treating people, even as they going through their hard times, and they don't care. But these people making so much money, they going trips to Africa, Europe, got foreign cars, everything. They made it to a point to where they get paid for every calendar day, son. Even when they take off, they got so much vacation time and sick time and all this stuff. They never miss a day. So meanwhile, I'm in the house working, humping, cleaning, there for these kids, trying to really change their behavior and pour into them and introduce them to God and just let this job change me, because this was my second time around. My first time around, I was young. I didn't really know. I was new in the mental health field, knew the autism, knew the all that thing. I was just going hard for them, but I ain't had no wisdom or knowledge and no information. So once I go and get my world experience and come back, now I'm a different man. I'm a general. I'm a beast now. And I use all my skills and everything, put them all together. And now we can make a change, make a difference. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm slowly but surely changing these kids and working with these kids and making a way for these kids. But at the same time, they going through it. We had a kid that, you feel me, he had to have a procedure because it was neglect on old dude part. We got house managers and everything, and I'm telling this dude what this dude's saying. So by the time we take this dude to the doctor, it's already too late. I'm having to deal with this. Then, like I say, the house is nasty. I'm steady reporting. We got rats, we got mouse, we got all this stuff going on. So they come and inspect it because I keep going on about it, and they call an inspector. They said we got a rat infestation like Bad Boys 2, son. Like, for real, son. So we gotta, like, it's that bad, but we gotta stay in a hotel type stuff, bro. Like, so I'm dealing with this mentally. You want me to drive across Dallas and do all this stuff and take these kids, and we got stuff going on like in the neighborhood, and it was just crazy, and I was losing my mind. And here I go again, getting involved with a female I ain't supposed to be involved with. So now here I am again, doing extremely good in one hand, extremely bad in the other hand. You feel me? And it set me off balance. And then it's like, you know, at the time I'm still dealing with my wife, and it's like I don't have the confidence, and I don't even know how to say, like, bro, I don't even know if you being real with me or not, bro. Like, this happened fast, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, and then I moved away, you feel me, after you was expecting me to move in with you, you feel me? So it was just a lot going on through my head. Not making excuses. This is where I was, bro, at the time, bro. So did what I did, and it's not right, bro. End up literally losing my mind on the job, bro. Just holding so much. Mind you, I had guns pulled on me at the job. I had to take guns from people, you feel me? Like dudes trying to flex and all that stuff. I told you I'm not the one. Don't test me, bro. Don't test me, bro, because I make you famous quick. People learn quick